Welcome back to the channel. Warhammer Man back in the studio, and today we're taking a look at the first look of the cities of Sigmar. The cities of Sigmar represent the common folk in the Warhammer Age of Sigmar, a vital faction who put the mortal into mortal realms. The humans, elves, and Duerden of the free cities make up the bulk of Sigmar's faithful and the majority of his armies. The Warhammer studio is currently hard at work redesigning the cities of Sigmar, and we're here to bring you another behind-the-scenes look at how they're developing. Earlier this year, we offered up the first glimpse of this long-awaited update, with some accessories and accoutrements emblazoned with the God King's name and initial. These ornamentations are a powerful symbol of the devotion Sigmar commands throughout the Dawnbringer Crusades. A cool piece of art right here for sure. Having a holy name on your gear isn't enough when you're venturing out into the untamed realms corrupted by chaos, or reclaimed by primeval forces. What else regular folks need to battle the dangers of the world are weapons forged in the armors of the free cities to bash, slash, and smash their way to victory. Alright, so here we can see a couple of different examples of basically like a little mace, a sword, axe, a sheathed kind of sword standing up, another style of axe as well, and then a dagger. So pretty cool style overall. You can tell they are a little more fancy for Cities of Sigmar. Definitely looking nice. I like them. Looks cool. The Dawnbringer Crusades are Sigmar's grand push back into the lost regions of the mortal realms. Founding new settlements that they hope will someday grow into free cities of their own, each expedition is a spearhead by a contingent of soldiers armed with hardened steel, behind which trails a caravan of colonists, supplies, beasts of burden, and prefabricated buildings. If all goes well, these soldiers will be able to join in and settle down peacefully too, if all goes well. Unfortunately, these shattered realms are beset with horrors, raiders, and unfriendly fauna or flora, but an honest cutting edge of doughty, spiked maul is just as good as the lightning-wrought divine weapons of the Stormcast Eternals, probably in a pinch. So this is pretty cool. Definitely a neat style right here. You can see like the armored gauntlets. Pretty cool, like fancy-looking axe. Again, pretty fancy-looking hammer and stuff. Definitely reminds me of the OG Warhammer stuff. So very, very cool. It's kind of got like the Mordheim sort of look to the stuff. Although rare and unreliable, gunpowdered weaponry is also available for those who'd rather keep their distance. From intricate flintlock pistols that can shoot through the breastplate of a hobgrot slittaz at 40 paces, to an ingeniously brutal combination of pike and man-portable cannon. So we see a black powder pistol. And then, this is basically got the reach is what they were getting at with the pike. And then, it's a black powdered cannon as well. So pretty cool. Definitely some neat style and everything. The detail looks good. Now, these are obviously like 3D renders or whatever. But you can get the overall look. The brief look at the Cities of Sigmar Armory is all we have for now. The full release is a fair way off. And they won't be embarking this year. Okay, I mean, there's only a few months left in this year, so... But Haitian elves, eldritch change cults, lumbering gargants, and gluttonous ogres are all on the way in the meantime. So we will bring you updates as the Warhammer Studios' own Dawnbringer Crusade continues its preparations. So these are obviously all of the codexes that we know is coming out. So we have the High Elves. We have the Tzeentch, followers of Tzeentch. The Gargants is basically our giants, and then the gluttonous ogres are obviously ogre kingdoms. So pretty cool overall. I like the aesthetic. They look definitely cool. We can see a blend of, like gloved hands, obviously not armored, versus like full on like, knight or armored gauntlets. So it looks like there's going to be a decent selection of who would be carrying these weapons, and then the actual like weapons themselves. I think this looks pretty awesome. Honestly, I'm impressed. Definitely some cool stuff here. Now, I'm more excited for like, Warhammer, like return of the old world. But Cities of Sigmar is definitely like a step in the right direction. There's definitely some cool stuff going on there as well. All right, so we also saw for the Heresy Thursday, another assassin has shown up. If you are new to the channel or you haven't liked or subscribed yet, please do so. It really helps out. We do these daily videos for everything Warhammer 40,000, Kill Team Necromunda, Age of Sigmar, Warcry, and Horus Heresy as well. So we have for this one, the Heresy Thursday, pump poison into the veins of your target with the new clad venomous assassin. So using information as a weapon is fun, but sometimes you need to go a bit more old school. The clad venenim assassin is an expert with poisons, toxins, and venoms. An arsenal of nasty chemicals strong enough to take down even the toughest prey. So right off the bat, this is by far the worst assassin we have seen yet. Like, not to body shame this guy or anything, but like, I find it hard to believe that you could be like full on dad bod and also like a super killy, like genetically engineered assassin. But I guess this is the most relatable assassin probably for the most people playing Warhammer. So maybe that's what they were going for. The overall aesthetic is like mediocre at best. And just, I don't know. This is just a big miss for me. The helmet is pretty cool. I get what they're going on with like the venom stuff right here, but I mean, this is an atrocious model in my opinion. It is said that the assassins of the clad venenum had the highest success rate among the Terran temples during the Age of Darkness. Their assassins were selected from the finest alchemists who could create exotoxin concoctions that could cause death without leaving any metabolic trace. So backpack's kind of cool. Obviously, like a bunch of poison in there. Again, these like little gauntlet like stabby deals are okay. The actual like aesthetic of the armor and everything is not bad. I don't know. I might have like generalized when I said dad bod. Maybe this is supposed to be like a chunky female. I don't know. The new miniature is cast in finely detailed Forgeworld resin. So we did see the other assassin recently announced. Did not say it was finely cast in detailed Forgeworld resin. I still think that was probably a Forgeworld model. But lately, GW has been putting this in all the articles, and it wasn't in that one. So there's still a tiny bit of a chance it's not Forgeworld, but I wouldn't hold my breath on that one. I think both the new assassins are Forgeworld. Obviously, this one is. In games, it can unleash a toxin ejector, a hook fang to poison your enemies. The poison on the hook fang is so effective that it causes damage long after the initial attack, if the target is unfortunate enough to survive first contact, that is. As one of Malkador's agents, the clad venenum assassin can be fielded by loyalist forces, and rules for using them in the games of Warhammer, the Horus Heresy, will be available in the Liber Imperium. The clad venomous assassin will be available for pre-order from Forgeworld website soon. So yeah, that's it. I don't really like the look of this assassin overall. I have no idea about the rules, and I suspect this is Horus Heresy only or primarily anyway, so it really doesn't apply to me. And because it's Forgeworld, I wouldn't buy it. So the truth is, I mean, this is pretty cool, but let's be real. You could get a lot of like cool style looking like bits and like a body from an Escher model from Necromunda, and then do the rest of the conversion yourself and probably make a model at least this cool or cooler. So for me, this is a big miss. The model is not that good. They don't tell you anything about the rules or anything to like get you excited. They're like, oh, we made an assassin. It's going to poison stuff. Oh my gosh. How cool is that, right? Just not that impressed with this overall. You guys let me know what you think. Obviously, if you enjoyed today's video, if you're into these daily reactions, reviews, and news, painting, modeling, conversion tutorials, make sure to like and subscribe. Really helps out the channel. Getting close to finishing up another large commission, so we'll have a reveal video on that one. If you haven't checked out some of the painting, modeling, conversion tutorials, there's some awesome stuff there. Magnetization as well. I had a little time to tinker around with the new Kill Team set also, and I've pretty sure, well no, I know for sure I have fixed it, figured out exactly what you need to do to be able to fully paint it and not have any issues, and be able to like basically put it together and take it apart nice and easily without compromising the integrity of it while it is built, because you can basically put it all together and it's like rock solid. It's fairly easy to assemble, but it's very difficult to unassemble. So in order to make it so it's easier to unassemble, you have to give up a little bit of the tight fittingness of it that makes it so solid. But I want to find like the middle ground, because what I want to do is be able to fully paint it, not have any issues assembling or unassembling it, not have any issues like scratching off all the paint, but still have like all the benefits of it being like modular. And I've got it pretty well figured out. So I'm going to do a quick little video on that, just showing off what I'm doing, how I did it, what it works, how to fix the simple problems, because I've heard a bunch of people talking about what the issue is, and the truth is they're all wrong. Everything that people think the issue is with why the set is tight is actually like not what the issue is. It's something different, which is kind of funny, but it's like super easy to fix. But you have to know what you're fixing. If you fix the wrong thing, it's going to seem like it did nothing, and then you're going to wonder why it didn't work. So the best thing to do is either experiment or stay tuned for that video coming very soon, because I have fixed all of the main issues with the set, and it's pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty awesome. So, and then obviously there'll be a painting tutorial as well, but you're gonna need to do like, you know, an hour or so of prep time on your kit to make sure that it works how it's intended once it's fully painted, or you're gonna be like scraping off paint or just always fighting with it, etc. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up there. If you liked today's video, make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know if you're excited for this assassin or the next one. Let me know if you're pumped for the Cities of Sigmar, or if today was kind of a you know, less than exciting reveal. So that's it for today, Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and I'm out of here.